Alright, so we just got a little Sunday run day, fun day in. I'll put up the stats on the screen. It's like 2.5 Ks or something. Pretty good. Got everything, so gonna head home, quick shower, get some food in me, and then we'll do a bit of work, a little bit of editing. But yeah, keen to take you guys around on this nice Sunday.
So I got roughly 700 gigs I need to move off of my computer over to this external hard drive to free up room. Pretty much I haven't been able to use Photoshop I haven't been able to use Photoshop to make thumbnails or print the sheets which I usually put on the wall or anything. So I got too much, well, I don't have enough space on my computer and it's playing around with pretty much what I need to do. It's annoying. So I've got a hard drive, it's 2 terabytes. I've got 700 gigs to move. I think it's gonna take more than a day. But yeah, I'm just moving all of these out now and I'm gonna take some time to do some yoga and stretch. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tuesday at the moment. I didn't do much yesterday. I sort of took the day off and went hiking instead, just for, I wouldn't say a little reset, but just to spend the day out in nature. And I was exhausted from the night before because I had a games night with my mates. So I just took the day off, didn't do much yesterday, but today I'm hitting it hard. I'm going for, well, this week my main focus is fundamental analysis and getting on top of that while also staying on top of my technical analysis. So I'll give you a quick insight into how I'm staying up to date and doing like a deep root into fundamental analysis. So first of all, I'm looking at NFP dates. So as you can see, these are all the NFP dates from January all the way to December. I found like the forecast and then the actual results. And then I was like, okay, well, the forecast was 164. The actual results was less, so that's down. So then I actually went onto the charts, looked what was happening, and I wrote an arrow like down. So if the charts showed that at the time of the release of the NFP, the price went down, now do an arrow. And as you can see, some of them don't really correlate. For example, March, the forecast was 175, the actual was 275, so that's a positive result, hence the tick. But then on the charts, price went down from there. So I matched these up together. I pretty much found the correlation. So anything with a dash, there was like no correlation. And if there was like up arrow means positive, down means negative. I found out that over the course of 2020, there was only a 58% correlation. Now I started doing it for this year's, pretty much the same thing. So I saw that there's a pattern going on. January and February 2021 and January, February 2020, they actually had, not that they both went down or both went up, but pretty much like the correlation was the same. The forecast and the actual said that it was going down, price actually went down, therefore it was down. Same thing with January and February here. It actually followed, like the charts followed what the NFP results had forecasted. So I'm trying to get a good understanding of the correlation here so that I can apply that to future NFP dates. So that's just one part of it. The second part that I'm going to continue on with today is finding the major key news announcements and then plotting those dates onto the charts and then pretty much going through all the dates, or not all of them, but pretty much the main ones, and finding the correlation between what the news says and what the charts did. Now I don't expect anything to be 100% correlated, and I'm pretty much just looking for, you know, the plain facts that are in my site. I don't have a bias coming into this, like, oh, let's find something that's like correlated, or let's find something that actually I can follow and use as an indicator. I'm just simply trying to see like what happens when news gets released on the charts. And from there, I'll be able to build like a general understanding of how the market reacts to the news. So that's what I feel that I'm lacking in, so that's what I'm putting most of my time into now. So this week's focus is fundamental analysis. So for technical analysis, what we can sort of see here is maybe towards the end of February, beginning of March, we had the rejection of the 8,000 key level, and since there, we've been making lower lows and lower highs. So I'm seeing this trend line also. We have broke and retested this trend line. We could not actually stay above this weekly level here, which I have listed with the W. This is the weekly level. We broke through, strong rejection to the downside, and now we form like a small double top here, and I'm thinking price is gonna make its way down to this next minor level, and I have my keynotes just here. So here on the charts, I'm currently at a break-even P&L on this trade. This is the double top, but on the 2-hour time frame. So I saw price consolidating here, and then I was waiting for the 8-hour candle pretty much. I was like, okay, if I can get a bearish engulfing here, or any sort of bearish signal, then I'll go short. But it was very, it was bearish, but I didn't like the way it rejected this area here, which is the 0.766, I believe. I don't like how it rejected there, so I went into the smaller time frames for some more detail and saw this 2-hour candle right here, rejected that level, came back up, tested up here, back at the double top area, made its way down, and I feel like this is a pretty bearish candle, so this is where I entered at the close of that candle. But now price seems to be coming up to reject, or like coming back up to break even. But we'll leave that anyways. We'll have a check-in on the next 8-hour candle, which should be like 11 something at night, so 10:30 actually. So yeah, we'll have a sus when that candle closes. Hey guys, so quick update with the trade. Pretty much what happened was price had broken the trend line, saw some rejection around here, so I was like, okay, well, pretty much if price breaks back above the trend line, I want it to take me out. So this red horizontal line represents where I got taken out, not on this candle that's like has the wick, but the next one, the bullish engulfing candle, I got taken out there for about 0.3% profit. So I'll be entering either back up here on a strong rejection, or if price decides to melt down and close below that trend line, targets will be set in the same spot, roughly around 0.754, which is around this area here. Alright, so I'm just funding a live account at the moment with IC Markets. I moved brokers, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna chuck like $300 in there and just see what happens at the end of the month. Hey guys, what's going on? So it's the end of the week, and I was just having a look at my little day planner calendar thing, and I realized that I've been slack this week. There's not too much that I have been doing. I got a couple things done, but there's a lot more that I need to do. So first of all, I was supposed to be doing some coding every single day. I did none of that. I didn't really do much back testing this week. Didn't really go deep with my fundamental analysis. I wanted to put my trading plan into words, something I can follow step by step, and then apply that over to Gold, GA, and GJ to see how it works. So I'm gonna write all this up on a little sticky note, get this all done today, because it says here that I was supposed to treat myself, but I'm not going to until I finish off everything I was supposed to do this week. Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a little bit. I haven't uploaded for the past 2 weeks. There was a lot going on, and I've got a lot of exciting new things to show and tell you guys. So first of all, new study space. I got a lot more space. I got all the way from that wall. Well, I pretty much have this entire area. Now it is messy. I'm still in the process of cleaning, tidying, organizing, sorting, doing all that sort of stuff. This is my first day in here. I've got charts. I'm gonna tell you about it in a sec. Currently in a small, or pretty much break even on a short trade at AU. And yeah, so everything's just been a little bit crazy over the past few weeks. Everything's been all over the place. I've been putting my attention to, or I've been, splitting my attention a little bit too much away from Forex. I started drifting into crypto a little bit more than I should have, but it's okay because I feel like it was still a good choice regardless. All it did was sort of slow me down for my goals in Forex. So what started happening was I started putting a lot of time and effort into crypto. Now the time and effort paid off really well, and it sort of dragged me into crypto more and more. I kind of left Forex on the side, but not really. I always had my eyes on the charts to see what was happening, but I feel like I started becoming a lot more picky with my setups. Now I feel like this is sort of a good thing because my past couple of weeks on the charts have felt a little bit different. I can tell psychologically that I'm not so much like FOMOing into trades. I'm not, I don't have that urge to want to jump in. It's more so look at the screen, here's what's setting up, and then I'm very strict and I just like choose a setup for a trade and go, okay, it has to go exactly like this. If it doesn't, I'm not taking the trade. And I've just been doing that over the past few weeks, and I feel like I've maybe taken 2 to 3 trades max. So that's been really awesome, because I feel like now if I start devoting my time to the chart, so more time doing the actual in-depth analysis, which I have sort of been skipping. I've sort of just been looking at the charts on the daily and the weekly. I won't go anything lower and I'll just have a look at that. But now I've been going back into the smaller time frames, the 2 hour, the 15 minutes sometimes, and just having a look at the charts, and I can sort of see what has been happening within the days over the past couple weeks. And it would have been nice if I could have actually been in the markets and experimented with these smaller time frames, because I'm seeing some interesting setups all over the place. So I also have been going through my journal as well. I've been reading previous entries, and it sort of clicked me back into, I wouldn't say perspective, but it sort of got me thinking, oh, okay, this is what my goals were. These things here is what I was focusing on and planning to focus on for the long period of time. And I realized, oh, I have drifted actually from my intentions for this quarter, my intentions for this year. I drifted away, and I feel like that caused some, or it definitely didn't help with my work anyways. And there's a few updates also. So I got a job, and then I quit yesterday, which was my second day on the job. Why? Well, because crypto was doing so well, I didn't want to trade it. Like, I wanted to just keep entering and holding, because that's what I've been doing for the most part. So I wanted to get a job and just funnel all the funds from a job into crypto. But I realized it was like, I didn't really like the job, pretty much, to put it simply. So I quit. Now I'm currently looking for another one. And that's what I plan to do, like just a casual part-time job, just to have some extra money on the side to funnel into crypto, since I don't need to be spending as much time on the learning part, because at the moment it's just trading, journaling, analyzing, optimizing, and so on. It's just that sort of stuff. So, quick rundown on AU. The last major area it was at was the 8,000, the strong rejection. If you go into the larger time frames, it's just a series of lower highs and lower lows. Strong rejection to the weekly level. If you go into the smaller time frame, and the break of the trend line. On this huge drop down, pretty much price found some support here. Started making higher highs, but like on the very small time frame. So I was like, okay, I drew a trend line across here. It broke the initial trend line, deleted it. Then I put this second trend line in because it found a little bit of support here. Then I saw the bearish engulfing candle, broke the trend line, entered straight after, but now I might move my stops to just above the trend line. I'll keep this trade in until it breaks above. But yeah, we'll see if it goes down to 0.77, which is here. So we hit our take profit at 0.77 for about a 1% profit on this trade. Not bad. Got myself a little gift. It's a card holder. Let's give it a look. Oh shit. Cute.